What is going on, Otter Gang? Let's check out the Bitcoin price action. Today was an awesome day. Let's jump into it. It was an awesome day for me. I made $1,500 today. I think I should be showing you guys the trades and stuff like that, obviously in a review, but I can obviously show you receipts. I always show you guys receipts online in the live stream and whilst we're trading. So I'm not really worried about not showing you guys throughout this, but as you guys know, I will always show you guys receipts if you want to see the receipts. However, I did not trade Bitcoin today. Okay, it was a live stream. It was Chop City. We were looking for the SFP, and if you do come by the live stream, you would have had this set up pretty easily from us, what we were looking for this morning. So clearly this morning, we had the swing down overnight, the higher low, the higher high, and we were looking for a couple of things this morning. So what I did leave you guys with at the end of the day is I told you, and I do tend to leave you guys with some ideas at the end of the day on what we would be looking for. Okay, so we were looking for a couple of orb flips. We were also looking for this SFP. So if we're looking at this, what happened here is we were chopping completely sideways while Donald Trump was talking today. And we did have the SFP that we pointed out that we were looking for. So we were looking for something like this up in here and then a dump. And we did get the dump today. Okay, we were looking at the orb. The orb, we wanted direction from the orb. As you can see, you're making lower highs throughout this morning. So the idea should be a failed orb breakout is bullish, right? So I think the Discord managed to take this trade. This was where I took Solana for a nice long. I also took Solana for a nice short, and that was pretty much my day. Okay, and you can see how we're chopping the WAP here. As soon as you have a decision, which is right here, whoop, and you retest that WAP, that is where you're looking to short, okay? You can see you're clearly losing momentum to the upside because you're failing to make higher highs, right? That is the key. Lower high, right? So this is failing to gain strength, and you can see this is clearly going to roll over. So as it rolls over and loses the orb, it clearly dumps down. We had an initial buy level down here, but it has come down much lower. Now, we did have a golden pocket pink box down here, and we had an SFP, but I am expecting a little bit lower now for all you late night traders. A lot of you guys said, oh, I appreciate this video because, you know, I get home from work and I'm looking for some sort of update from you, and this is really going to help me trade. So shout out to you guys for all the comments you guys left yesterday. I do appreciate it. So what are we looking at this now, and how would I break this down short term if I was looking to trade it? Well, simply, you can see that we have an orb way up here, but we do have, you know, a range in here that we have lost. So we have lost this range. So we're looking for resistance to come in up at this shelf of volume in here. Okay, naturally, that's where we're looking for resistance to come in. If we go swing high from swing low, we can see that we're going to have a little bit of confluence in here at our golden pocket. So let's try to include that too, and the top of our orb. So that's literally going to be your major sell wall if you tend to push this evening into this area. So you're definitely looking for a rejection and a possible retracement back into this level. So if you push into this level and you do get a retracement, then you're going to be looking for price to come into this area and for a 1, 2, 3 trade, either an SFP or a 618 retracement back this way. So if this, then that, then possibly this, and continuation. However, when we look at the macro, and we will go over that, this is still not taken, okay? So we still want to see this taken, which is the golden pocket order block down below. So let's zoom out and take a look. Looking at the daily here, we could see this morning that there was a little bit of hopium on market cipher that we wanted to analyze, but we could see that we have positive posturing starting to happen here where the VWAP is starting to push up. So this is front-running Thursday, in my opinion, where we could possibly get a pushback and then a trigger wave to the upside here. So we could get this, if it's going to happen, going into Thursday into Friday, which is when we have our news data coming out, okay? Interesting. 12-hour VWAP is pushing up. Here we are developing an anchor wave, trying to push up and continue upwards. You can see money has actually started to push upwards here, and stochastic has better posturing to the upside. So we would like to see the follow through here, and we would also like a green dot start to print on market cipher B over here on the 12-hour, trying to push this all up in unison. Looking at our 8-hour, the money flow is being defended right now. We do have a confirmed green dot and VWAP crossover. However, it is still coming out quite sharply, and stochastics looks quite negative. So not the greatest look for that 8-hour. Now, the 4-hour is something that we said in the morning that we are looking for the trigger wave. So for me right now, looking for this VWAP to reset, money to roll back up over, and for us to print a green dot is going to be critical coming into the next about, I would say, half a day. So into noon tomorrow. So that's something we'll definitely be looking at coming into the live stream tomorrow. And don't forget, we live stream 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. and we're prepared for that. Okay, so the 3, the 2, the 1, same story. Anchor trigger, anchor trigger, anchor trigger, and trying to push back up. We do have 3 drives down here, which is typically a good reversal pattern. So this could be the one where you are looking for this thing to push out and get going. However, for me, it is very contradicting to our macro analysis when we're looking at this, and we can see that we have pushed up here, but we do have a critical golden pocket level that we never did retrace to. If I go swing high to swing low, we would look at this here, and we would look for us to take this. We have yet to take this. So it's very interesting indeed for me to see that, price is consolidating here. And for me, I want to see a violent sweep. This is weak sauce, in my opinion, right? And this could lead to possibly a higher high and a higher low, but inevitably would lead to a dump, okay? So unless we see some liquidity grabbed out of here, then it would lead to a lower high, and I would expect if we see structure in here, which we do have sell walls, that we would look for a swing short all the way possibly down to the lows of the range, okay? So I want to see that taken. If we're looking at our boxes on our chart and where we're looking, these are some of the areas that we do give in the Discord that we are prepared for and how we're looking for them. So make sure you take them down if you are interested. However, the Discord has been on fire. Kyle just gave a nice little long setup in the Discord, helping everybody navigate the charts and doing a walkthrough. This is one of our 5 traders who actually help us all kick ass and take names throughout the charts, giving the trade setup with a perfect little example throughout our Discord. I was giving the walkthrough this morning and giving people the ideas, giving the TA the setups. We are currently short from a swing trade from HRJ, giving the signal way in advance before this happened in here, where we took the short up at the highs and have ridden this thing down so far. Okay, so the Discord is on fire. Come over and join that. We'd love to have you over there. Be kind, don't be a douche canoe. But looking at the short term, one thing that was the tell this morning, and we did talk about it, how NASDAQ likes to push, chop sideways, and then come back down to reality and then continue. So we will look for continuation here on the NASDAQ. The SPY did a very similar thing. Okay, and altcoins are bleeding against Bitcoin, which is a good sign, except for BNB. BNB, Aster, Avalanche, all having a little bit of their own fun time right now, which is good. We can see rotation into some altcoins. However, right now, I am trying to be patient. NEAR is looking really good as well, but I'm trying to be patient just in case we have another dump. Hopefully, this helps you navigate the charts. Don't forget to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you guys are enjoying this content, please leave a comment down below. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care. Much love. Peace.